Rohan had what most people would consider a good life, a stable job, a caring family, and a few loyal friends. But deep down, he often felt unsatisfied. He believed happiness was something you earned, something that would arrive once he got that big promotion, bought a better home, or traveled somewhere exotic. Then one quiet evening, everything began to shift. While walking home from work, Rohan noticed an old man sitting calmly under a banyan tree. The man looked poor, his clothes were plain and worn, but his face held a peaceful smile that felt almost out of place in the chaos around him. Intrigued, Rohan walked over. "Excuse me," he said. "You seem truly content. How is that possible?" The old man looked up and smiled. "Because I stopped chasing happiness outside myself. Real joy comes from within." Rohan frowned. "But without wealth or success, how can you be happy?" The man chuckled. "Come see me tomorrow. I'll show you." The next evening, Rohan returned. The old man asked, "Tell me, what did you complain about today?" Rohan shrugged. "The traffic was horrible. My boss was rude, and my coffee was cold." The old man nodded. "Now tell me, what were you grateful for today?" Rohan hesitated. "I didn't really think about that." The old man smiled. "Exactly. That's where most people go wrong. We notice what's missing, but forget what's already good." He continued, "Try this. Each morning, write down 3 things you're grateful for, big or small. Do it for a week." Rohan agreed, half curious, half skeptical. A week later, he was back. "I've been writing what I'm thankful for," he said, "and I do feel a little better. But what about when life gets tough?" The old man nodded. "You can't control everything that happens, but you can choose how you respond." He looked up at the sky. "Some days bring sunshine, some bring rain. You don't curse the sky, you adjust." Rohan thought for a moment. "So, if I stop fighting what I can't change, I'll suffer less?" The old man smiled. "Exactly. Peace begins when resistance ends." A few days later, Rohan returned, looking troubled. "I keep worrying about what might go wrong tomorrow, or replaying mistakes from the past." The old man laughed gently. "Because your mind is stuck somewhere else, but happiness lives in the present." "And how do I stay in the present?" Rohan asked. "Through mindfulness," the elder replied. "Feel your breath, notice your footsteps, taste your food slowly. When your mind is fully here, fear and regret fade." Rohan tried it, and slowly the world around him began to feel more vivid, alive. One evening, Rohan saw the old man hand his lunch to a beggar. "Why give away what little you have?" he asked. The man smiled. "Because joy grows when it's shared. Helping others brings a kind of fulfillment no possession can offer." That night, Rohan bought extra food and gave it to someone on the street. The grateful smile he received warmed something inside him. But one thing still troubled him. "I can't let go of people who've hurt me," Rohan admitted. "How can I be happy with all this anger inside?" The old man's tone softened. "Holding on to anger is like carrying a burning coal. It only harms you. Forgive, not for their sake, but for your own peace." It took time, but eventually Rohan learned to release the pain, and with it, the heaviness he'd carried for years. Months passed. Rohan had changed, not because his life got easier, but because he learned to live differently. One evening, he sat under the same banyan tree, smiling quietly. The old man looked at him. "You found it, haven't you?" Rohan nodded. "Yes. Happiness isn't a goal to chase. It's how we choose to live each day." And from that day forward, he shared the wisdom he'd learned, reminding others that joy is not in what we have, but in how we live. If this story brought you even a moment of peace, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.